Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Lion's Den. My name's Tyler. Today we're going to be going over the new legend ability for Bangalore, probably my favorite legend in Apex Legends. She has a couple different abilities here, and then her ultimate is really interesting. It's a Rolling Thunder, that's what they call it, and it's basically a carpet bomb. And I do have a lot of playtime on her. She's probably my favorite legend that I play the most with. So we're going to delve into how to use that, what situations you should use that in, and how to get the most out of that unique ultimate ability. Before we do that, we are going to talk about the new leak that just came out regarding Octane. My buddy Owen found this on Reddit, so we will see what they have to say. Okay, so first thing, the new legend is going to be called Octane. Again, this is from Reddit. My buddy Owen found this, scrolling through the Apex Legends pages. I'm going to post credit to the person who initially posted this right here. Again, it's a leak, not sure how accurate it is, but the graphics look pretty legit. I would say it's a safe bet to assume that that is what is coming to the game in the future. Now, going over his abilities, his passive is Swift Mend, and it says, quote, while not taking damage, Octane restores health over time. His tactical is Adrenaline Junkie, quote, moves 30% faster for 6 seconds, costs 10% health, immune to slows while active. And then his ultimate here is going to be Launchpad, quote, deploy jump pad that catapults users through the air. Now, if you've played Fortnite, I imagine it's some similar mechanic to the Launchpad that they have in that game, and something that you can utilize for you and your team to easily traverse the map. And that would not surprise me, considering that they have the balloons, the zip lines, and all the different types of mechanics already in Apex Legends. If you guys have good ideas on how Octane should be used, are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? What do you think a good team composition would be? Leave that down in the description below, in the comments below. This way I can check those, and I can incorporate it into the next video when I do a legend breakdown regarding Octane in the future, when he finally does, or she finally does, come out. Okay, now we're going to jump right into Bangalore, her different abilities, and then we're going to talk about her ultimate ability and the best way that you can use it to your advantage in this game. First off, I just want to mention that her passive is that her sprint is increased while she is being suppressed, so if she's being shot at, she moves faster. And then she has a smoke grenade launcher, very tactical. You can use it in many situations, whether it's a quick getaway or it's to use a diversion, make enemies think you're going one way. Now her ultimate is an artillery strike, yet it is a carpet bomb. It is not a courier missile. You call it in, it drops, and everything blows up all at once. As you just saw, I called that in. Me and my team were being pushed from a couple different sides in this little couple set of buildings here. And so I called that in on this building specifically. So one, I could run back into the building, and I know that I'm fairly secure considering that every doorway has a bomb at it. So I know that I'm not going to get rushed or flanked potentially while I'm in here cleaning up these last couple kills. And that's one really good way to use this ability. We're going to dive into a couple more right now. So if you're just sitting here and you're using this carpet bomb expecting to drop a whole squad wipe every single time you throw it, or to get a kill every single time you throw it, then you, A, aren't using this artillery strike to its full potential, and B, you have a misconception as to what it actually can do for you and your teammates. Alright, so in my previous tips and tricks video that I did, I told you guys that you should be using your ultimate's ability as fast as you can. Basically, the moment you get it, you should be using it. You should be doing that, so obviously you get more of them. You can use more of them in a game the more that you use them. However, with Bangalore, you can be using her Rolling Thunder strategically. You should be using it to ambush enemies, maintain control of buildings or location, use it as a way to set up a flank on enemies. So her kit is fully designed basically around that Rolling Thunder. So if you see enemies looting an area or a care package site, for example, and you have the advantage of surprise, you can set up a perimeter with your squad and get ready to push them. When you throw your Rolling Thunder in, what that's going to do is scramble the enemy. They're going to be not comfortable, they're going to be looking for a place of safety to go to, they're going to be leaving the building, they're going to split up, and then you can slowly pick them off one by one because you and your team are coordinated enough to be in position to take advantage of that. So what do we have here so far? We have the ability to ambush enemies, catch them off guard by using that Rolling Thunder. 2, maintaining control of an area or building by simply throwing it down and knowing that you're safe within that area because no one's going to push you, probably. And then another way that we can do it is covering your ass. If you and your team are running away from a full squad and they're hot on your ass and you throw that Rolling Thunder on the ground, they will be forced to deviate their path and run somewhere else and not chase you directly. That gives you the ability to escape, reset up, heal up, use your Phoenix kit, med kit, use lifeline, whatever you need to do to get ready for that engagement at that point. You don't have the Rolling Thunder going into it, but now at least you're fully ready to go and you're not getting shot in the back while you're doing it. And lastly, guys, don't forget that right now it's 3-man squads. You're with a full team the whole time, so make sure you try to come up with creative ways to use that ultimate and catch your enemy off guard. If you think it's a good situation to use your ultimate, do it. At least give it a chance, give it a try, see if you have something new, something fresh. Maybe you'll catch the enemy off guard. That's the whole point of this. For example, Gibraltar, if you're in the last circle and you call your artillery strike on the last circle, okay, you're going to take friendly fire on that. You are going to die. If you're with a Gibraltar and he drops his shield down, you're in safe haven. As long as the artillery strikes don't land inside of that shield and he drops it down first, you're good. The enemy's going to have to push you into that safe zone. And again, just use creative ways. I'm not giving you guys dead set ways to use this ultimate ability. I'm just sharing my experience, what I've used with my friends, and the best things that we've come up with. If you have better ideas, you don't like my ideas, hey, put it down in the comments below. I'll be sure to check it out. I'll message you guys back. Make sure you hit that like button, that dislike button if you don't like. I need the feedback. Subscribe. I'm going to be doing a video at least every week this month, and then I plan to do more from there. And once again, guys, I really appreciate anyone that's watched this video, especially to this point. You guys are the real MVPs. Just take care. Have a good night.